Hello, Lucas. Yeah. I've decided to start streaming again. Thought I'd have some time, so thought I'd do chapter 3 of Jurassic Park the game. I listened back to the audio levels on the last stream, and I figured they were a little bit too loud for the game, so I've turned the game down, and I've got my mic up. I should hopefully be coming through a little bit better, because there was times in like bits in the last stream where like I was talking and you couldn't really hear what I was saying. So hopefully issues should have been fixed. But just let me know in the chat if I'm coming through okay. Okay, alright, well let's begin then. In episode 3, The Depths. So we had just previously been chased into a corner by loads of raptors. We were up on a tower, and it was collapsing, I do believe. Oh yeah, and the helicopter was crashing. Hey! Hello, Tommy Watches. Oh, here they go.
It's okay. I think we're okay.
Oh my god, those poor people.
Lucky that chopper didn't kill us all.
I don't feel so lucky.
Hmm.
Man, they're raptors! Look!
God, trying to bring the tower down.
It'll hold. It's got to.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take any chances. We need to get off the tower before the raptors bring it down.
The emergency ladder's right there. The way the tower is tilting, it will put us down outside the paddock.
Well, that's a start, but the fence isn't much of an obstacle for the raptors.
That's lucky.
Where do we go once we're out?
I think we can make it to the utility tunnels, right over there. We can lock the raptors out if we can beat them inside.
I hope you're right. Let's get that ladder lowered.
No helicopter makes it through the game, says Lucas. Yeah. I mean, if you have a vehicle and you're in a Jurassic Park movie, probably not going to go too well.
That should free it up. Won't budge.
It's brand new, so it might still be a little stiff. Maybe if you put more weight on it?
What, you mean stand on it?
Yes, write it down.
Okay, but we should probably be ready to move as soon as it comes down so we can stick together. Sweetheart, listen. I want you to be ready to climb down the ladder as soon as it's extended.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, Dad.
I'll be right down.
It's really stuck. Oh, no, I see the problem. The whole ladder is just slightly bent. It can't slide freely. We might be able to force it.
Must have been the crash.
Looks that way. I think we're gonna need a crowbar or something to get it open.
Oh, well then we're gonna have to get creative because there are no tools up here.
Yeah, I thought the chopper hit the other side, Lucas. It appears to have just damaged the entire thing, though.
This antenna could be just the thing we need to pry the ladder open. If I try to grab it now...
I have to say about this game, like, it really does feel like a passion project, which I'll give them props to, you know. Like, you can feel the, how much they care about the Jurassic franchise.
Dr. Sorkin, that antenna is the only thing up here I've seen that we can use to pry the ladder open. Is there any way to turn the power to those lights?
Okay, Dad.
Not from up here. The aircraft alert beacons
What Tommy
are
Watches
never
just said in
supposed
the
to be
chat.
disabled. The best I can do is make them flash on and off.
How?
Like can switch them from nighttime to daytime operation. They shine continuously at night, but during the day they flash to provide more contrast.
Yeah, I get the feeling, yeah, the team must have grown up with Jurassic Park. You know, I know their Back to the Future game has got a pretty interesting story.
Damn it! Yep, it's live. No way to pick it up like that.
What's taking so long?
Okay, I've switched the beacon lights to daytime mode. Hopefully that wire won't be live while the lights flash off.
Got it.
I like the music in this bit. I can faintly hear it, like with the drums. Pretty cool.
If I couldn't move it by jumping on it, I'm never going to be able to pry it by myself. Dr. Sorkin,
Yes?
can you give me a hand with this? You pry while I put my weight on the ladder.
Certainly.
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, I'm ready. Jess, honey, you get ready to move as soon as the ladder goes down.
I'm ready, Dad. Just hurry.
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, crap.
Damn it. That was my fault. I didn't time it right.
Dad, what are we gonna do?
Try again. On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go, Jess, wait! Go!
I'm fine, Dad.
Your turn, Dr. Sorkin.
Right, I'm coming down.
Does Dr. Sorkin die in the game? I can't remember.
Dr. Sorkin, you have to hurry.
Out of the way! I'm gonna jump for it!
Okay, now up and over.
I'm okay.
Run, Dr. Sorkin!
I think he says Dr. Sorkin a little bit too much. Run, Dr. Sorkin. Come this way, Dr. Sorkin. Make your way down, Dr. Sorkin. Dr. Sorkin, come over here. Dr. Sorkin, what do we do? Dr. Sorkin, this thing is jammed. Dr. Sorkin, Dr. Sorkin, Dr. Harding. Jesus. Lucas says, in preparation for the new Jurassic Park game, I've been playing Operation Genesis. Yeah, I mean, I should probably get that for the PC now. I've got this computer up and running. But yeah, I've got the computer ready, what we're playing on right now. Ready for Jurassic World Evolution.
Yeah, you might be right. The girl I woke up next to is prettier anyway. How'd she make it out?
Butt first. I gave her a push.
I'm surprised you take the time to rescue her, what with how nice she was to you and all.
Who says it was a rescue?
So, we lost our ride, and the only person we managed to rescue so far doesn't even work for InGen. Now what?
See if you can find anything useful in the wreck. And make sure the girl's okay while I scout the perimeter.
Ah, damn it, I left my AK inside the chopper. It's probably toast. Glad I didn't leave a round chambered. Could have killed someone.
That makes two of us, amigo. Still, the cook-off was a hell of a show.
Oscar's a pretty cool character.
Damn it, all our weapons were in there. I was just getting used to that AK, too. Better keep checking her out. If she's gonna blow, we don't want to be anywhere nearby. No fuel left. Must have been a hell of a blast. Looking pretty safe.
Yeah, Kansas comment account says where I am is 6:43 a.m. Are you on the East Coast? Are you in Iceland?
Take more than an auxiliary power unit to fix her this time. That chopper's done all the exploding.
Yeah, I think that is
Should be safe to
Lucas.
make camp here.
Just said in the chat that the character Oscar's voice actor sounds like the one who plays Jet in Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, it really does sound like him.
I should see if the girl's okay.
I love Cowboy Bebop. I think it's great. You heard they're doing a live action movie version of it as well.
Wow, Barbasol. I have a can just like this back in San Jose. Oh man, I hope it's not for her face. Heavier than I remember. Could just be full, I guess. It's only sloshing at the top. Sounds half empty, but feels full.
Ooh.
Why is that? My stepbrother used to store his second set of keys in a fake pop can. I wonder.
Okay, he's twisting it open now. Yeah, I'd heard the rumors for a while.
A lady has a secret stash. But what the hell is it?
Just gonna pause the game for a second and just look at something on my OBS. Okay.
T-Rex, it's leaving.
Damn it, Oscar. I only have one pair of pants. The chopper's not gonna blow, but just about everything in it, including our weapons, is flame broiled.
No game trails, no nests. This is base camp for now.
Yeah, we've got some maintenance going on at the end of the house, so I was just trying to make sure I could get the mic to not pick it
This
up.
can of shaving cream in her back.
Didn't think you needed any.
Yeah, whatever you say, Fuzzy. Except it's not
Hello,
real
Richardo.
shaving cream. Look.
Whereabouts are you guys?
Now what's the plan?
Then, if it's both 6:44 a.m. where you guys are.
You gonna try to salvage this gig?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for our friends.
Shouldn't I come with?
We lost the guns. Means I gotta be in stealth mode.
You saying I can't sneak?
I'm saying neither one of us can sneak and watch her at the same time. Besides, she won't talk with me around. But maybe pretty boy Billy can get her to open up.
Yeah, it's a tough job.
Sneaking around.
Dios mío, they open doors.
That's pretty cool. I like that. The animation on that raptor opening the door. Ah, east coast of the USA, okay.
Should have stayed in bed. damn it!
One second. Just gonna have a look at something. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let's have a look. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this stream, but we'll have to put up with me, the maintenance. Hopefully the mic won't pick it up too much. I've got the noise gate set at a certain level, so it shouldn't pick up too much noise. Only hammering, really. No real bother to you. Okay, well, yeah, it's just can be quite irritating.
You're right, hon. We should get moving.
Have a little look round first. That's pretty cool. The compies just hanging around her.
Leave me alone, idiotas.
You gotta check the bag first, because gotta make sure those guys haven't stolen the old Barbasol can.
Looking for this?
Looking for this.
Mine.
You know, this takes me back. I learned to shave with this stuff.
Give it back. Now.
I'm all out of shaving cream myself. You mind if I borrow some?
Stop shaking it.
But you're
I also
surprised
recognise
at
the
shaving
voice
cream.
actor who plays
It says so
Yoda.
right on the
I don't know if anyone can place
You
him.
wanna tell me what's so important about shaving cream? Or do I ask InGen?
Embryos. Dinosaur embryos. If you drop them, they'll be destroyed.
Embryos, huh? Wow. I knew you were up to something, but this is pretty clever, I gotta admit. InGen's gonna love me for bringing this back. Talk about a bonus.
Look, Yoder. Billy, right?
Yeah, I recognise him from like a cartoon show or
This oughta
something.
be good. Shoot.
Please. I you to trust me, but the right thing to do is to give it back to me and let me go. One mercenary to another. Would you do any different in my place? Everyone can win here. Let your friends save those people while we sell the embryos.
Look, lady, we both have jobs to do. Thing is, in this situation, I'm the cop and you're the robber.
Why is he sat up in a tree? He's such a stupid, like, I don't know. This character here just really irritates me.
Indians stole this land from my people, relocated them at gunpoint. Do you know what you get when you take a tribe out of the jungle? Poverty. Unrelenting, crushing poverty with no way to escape. You really want to support a company that would do that?
You're not the only one who's had a rough life, lady. InGen may have screwed you, but they pay my bills.
He's in a lot of anime.
What I hear, they rented this place from the Costa Rican government. Why don't you take it up with them?
I have a daughter. I need the money to get her out of the ghetto. You know what happens to girls there. She doesn't deserve that life.
Are you for real? Okay. Keep talking.
There's a lot of money in it for you if I get those embryos to my contact before they go bad. You turn that over to InGen. You get a pat on the back. Maybe a little Christmas bonus.
Yeah, I haven't seen Iron-Blooded Orphans or Attack on Titan.
Pay off your debts, quit your job.
So I don't really know about that, but I've been sitting there trying to think where he's from.
Money's good, and you'll be helping me save my daughter. Everybody gets a little something.
Okay, here's the deal. One, I'm in charge. I keep the embryos, and as soon as it's safe to break away, we'll deliver them to your contact.
I don't know if the embryos will last in there much longer.
That's a risk we're gonna take. Two, we're cutting Oscar in.
Why?
Because he's my partner, that's why. It'll be fine. Trust me. Now, sit tight and lighten up. Not every woman gets to enjoy the sunset on a tropical island with Billy Yoder.
He's such a douchebag. Cocky face.
So, any idea where we are in relation to the rest of the park?
We're not far from the marine exhibit. I know for a fact that the phone there is in working order, or at least it was this morning.
Can we get there from the tunnels?
I believe so.
All right then, lead the way. Want to get us out of here as soon as possible. No more science projects, okay?
I think they would have done a better job with the story had this been set on Sauna and had nothing to do with the Barbasol can.
Well, as long as we're getting to know one another. How is it that Dr. Wu became chief geneticist over you?
That's an easy one. Frogs.
You're saying frogs kept you from getting promoted?
Specifically, their DNA. Before we could clone any dinosaurs, we had to decide how to fill
I think like
the
trying to
gaps in
shoehorn
the
this story into like the beginning of Jurassic Park and sort of intertwine it with the events.
Right?
That's right. I wanted a complete prehistoric genome, cross-referencing all of
Kind
the
of,
data I found in the various amber samples.
Kind of painted them into a corner, as it were.
Taken time the board of directors didn't want to spend.
Well, even Dr. Hammond's spare no expense
Like
philosophy
with Dr.
is
Sorkin, like if she had been on the island originally, the other characters would have met her.
Frog DNA to fill in the gaps.
You know, Arnold and Hammond and Muldoon would have mentioned Dr. Sorkin being on the island. They would have tried to contact her.
Took to the field.
You know, it just seems a bit heavy-handed to try and have this character on this island at the same time.
Don't worry, Jess. We should be safe in here.
Where do all these doors lead?
The maintenance corridors. The park's essential systems are in there. Electrical, water...
Jason Marsden.
The tunnels on this side are
Marsden. He's been in a lot. 252 roles. Wow.
They are separate from the maintenance side to prevent accidents.
Are you you sure we shouldn't head to the visitor center, Dr. Sorkin? InGen is bound to start there when they don't hear from the rescue team.
These tunnels don't run all the way to the visitor center, and I don't know about you, but I'd rather not risk any more overland travel.
Good point.
Has anyone seen my cigarettes? I could swear I had some.
He reminds me a little bit of Grace Augustine from Avatar as well. Dr. Sorkin.
Been preoccupied.
Yeah, I just
Where
think
did you last have them?
they've like painted themselves into a corner a little bit.
Maybe
It's a nice idea, and I think they pulled some of it off, but not all of it.
Oh well, I'm probably better off without them.
He was in. Well, he did a voice in Lion King 2. No, I haven't seen that. So, can he comment on that?
So, Laura,
Jess stole the cigarettes.
why don't you do your
Dun
radio?
dun dun.
you had a radio show?
Well, it wasn't really radio. I'd hack into the park intercom and play choice cuts from my record collection. Lately, I haven't had the time.
Did you really have to show Artie Bridges how to do it?
Believe me, I regret it. But how was I to know how bad he was? He begged me, said it was his dream to be in radio.
You know what? He should stick to managing the janitorial group. He is awful.
He certainly is. I guess there was a reason it was just a dream. He actually records his
That
show
rat.
all the time so that he can broadcast during work hours.
The rat would have surely smelt the raptors coming.
Dinosaurs aren't the only invasive species InGen brought to the
Oh, he was in Legend of Korra. Okay.
In these tunnels. Maintenance is always setting traps down here.
Okay, that might be it.
Do you mind if we stop for a rest? My legs are killing me.
I suppose we could all use a break.
I don't know how much longer those embryos will last. We need to meet my contact at the boat.
We're staying here until Oscar gets back.
We don't even know if he's alive.
Oscar's fine. He's coming back. And come hell or high water, we are not leaving.
Doesn't it? I was about to say, doesn't the T-Rex come out at this point?
Then again, maybe you have a point.
Come on, we gotta run.
No time. Hide!
Damn it.
Yeah.
Don't move. It can't see you unless you move.
How does she know that?
Off my face, stupid. Easy, girl. Damn it! Leaving now!
Like, how did she know that the T-Rex doesn't see if you don't move? Did I miss something? Did someone tell her that? That's funny. That's like one of those pictures in an old film where like you see the eyes move.
But you know what? Actually, you know what? Maybe I will. All this running around, my muscles probably need whatever protein I can give them.
My thoughts exactly. I haven't gotten this much exercise since Carnival.
I guess we've got a lot of extra lysine now that the parasaurs don't need the external supply.
Yeah, about that. It's not just the parasaurs. We added the antidote to the main water supply.
But that'll reach every dinosaur in the park. The lysine contingency.
So wait a second. So she stops the lysine by poisoning or putting the antidote in the water supply of the dinosaurs. That seems a little bit strange considering they answered how the dinosaurs survived, you know, the lysine contingency in the Lost World.
You're insane! Denying the dinosaurs lysine was the only safety mechanism we had to keep them out of the global ecosystem.
You're thinking in terms of human lifespans, Jerry. The biosphere is resilient enough to handle one generation of dinosaurs, even if there's a recovery period.
A recovery period?
Do I need to remind you that there are 120 miles of ocean between Isla Nublar and the mainland? The Lysine contingency was cruel and unnecessary.
Tell me this. Did you reverse the lysine contingency with the pteranodons?
No. My formula targets superorder Dinosauria exclusively. If I'd tried to account for the pteranodons, I might have affected other reptiles.
Oh, at least there's that.
Now that I think about it, though, targeting only pteranodons, or
Yeah.
one species,
I mean, I get what they're trying to do with the character of Sorkin, saying that, like, she doesn't believe that the dinosaurs should have the lysine contingency because she thinks it's cruel and she wants to undo that. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
But it seems kind of weird that they try and answer how the dinosaurs survive with the lysine. As I've mentioned, that was already answered in The Lost World.
Yes, the ocean provides a natural barrier, but how can you guarantee InGen won't move some of these dinosaurs to a less isolated place?
Look, I'll tell InGen all about this when we get off the island. They can make an informed decision about if and where they want to move any dinosaurs.
Do you know for a fact that none of these animals can swim?
Oh, come on, Jerry.
It's how Asian elephants migrated to Sri Lanka from India. There's precedent.
You're being ridiculous. There's no evidence sauropods...
I like that he mentions the elephants swimming a long way to, you know, make a case for why the dinosaurs could potentially swim off the island.
You see them in the field every day. Have you ever even seen one of our dinosaurs try to swim?
We keep them in cages, Laura.
One of the dinosaurs does swim, doesn't it? Or the marine reptile. What's it called again? It's not the it's a type of Mosasaurus. I forget the name of it in this game.
Water is an effective barrier.
I think it's coming up in another chapter.
The remote possibility that a dinosaur could make it to the mainland is far outweighed by our responsibility to treat these animals humanely. They're here because of us.
Look, let's just agree to disagree for now. But I'll have to tell InGen when this is all over.
I understand.
Are you guys done yet?
Jess, where'd you go?
Tylosaurus says the lobster. Yeah, that's it.
Not that you noticed I was gone.
I'm sorry, honey, I was distracted, but don't go off again like that, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Lucas Williamson says, it's a fair question, but if you created an entire ecosystem, could you let it die because it's no longer fits your need? Ooh. I think you could just let it evolve naturally.
Gotta change it up. The gate. Chase him!
Oh god.
Come on. Nice, tasty dinosaur. Stay still.
Do these things ever stop eating?
Oliver does stuff. Says, I always thought it was a mosasaur. Guess I was wrong. It does look different. I mean, it's a type of mosasaur. Tylosaurus. What was that flip she just did? Oh my god. I'm watching that back on the stream.
About as coordinated as a three-legged mule.
That was ridiculous.
Whoa, whoa, easy. I take it back. Damn, you're lucky. You ought to forget our deal and buy a lottery ticket.
The embryos.
Yeah, relax.
You lost. You lost it?
It must have fallen out.
That's right. Go.
Okay, let's see what's.
Now there's the place to hide. Last thing I need is for those things to see me better.
Metal Gear Jurassic Oscar.
If I can't open it, they can't either.
What's my favourite dinosaur? Probably T-Rex. I mean, they're animals, aren't they? So there's no... What?
Locked. Good. If I can't open it, they can't either.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah, probably a T-Rex is my favourite dinosaur. It's pretty cool with its, you know, most powerful bite force in the animal kingdom known to man, as far as I'm aware.
If I can't open it, they can't either. Here they come.
Okay, up we go, up we go, up we go. There we go. Let's go see some. The cat's meowing.
Idioto! Do you know what you've done?
Hey, in case you didn't notice, it wasn't exactly a leisurely stroll over here.
You dropped it. You find it.
Hold your horses. That T-Rex is still out there.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. I thought I'd pick up a couple of leftover Christmas chocolates as well.
Okay, so we know where it is. Go get it!
Yeah, I think I'll wait until our friend there leaves to find a new chew toy.
I don't know if we have time. If the embryos go bad, they're worthless!
The embryos are worthless to me if I get eaten by a damn lizard.
That was $1 million bet.
This is the thing, like,
All out of your
they're
pocket.
so desperate for this
Sorry,
can,
so I was a little preoccupied with
for this
the giant
Barbasol can,
prehistoric people
that
eater breathing down my neck.
kind of makes no sense when they've got an island full of dinosaurs already. Like, you need the embryos so you can have the DNA, but why not just take the DNA, like, from the dinosaurs that are alive?
If you're not man enough to get the embryos back, I'll do it myself.
Hang on. The deal is I hold on to the embryos until we reach your contact.
I know, and instead you drop them.
Good morning, never not so clever at this.
If you're gonna use logic.
Just go, and hurry.
Because all you'd need is like some sort of skin sample or even blood or You know, like something from the dung.
Nuts. Hello, darling. What brings a nice girl like you to a place like this?
Oh my god, such a crappy line.
I got it.
Lobster. But it's a lot easier to transport dozens of dinosaurs in embryo form than else. Yeah, but they... Well, I think, from what my understanding is, they wanted the embryos because... in the Barbasol canon in the first film, because it was easier to sneak them out with no one knowing. But when it comes to, you know, these sort of characters going onto the island to try and get the embryos for that same company, you'd think they'd just be like, take a gun and shoot a dinosaur and take its blood sample or something. I don't know. If they've gone to this many lengths to do it, they might as well do that. Or get its DNA from its dung. Would Biosyn know about the lysine contingency? Probably not.
Stop!
What?
I saw eyes.
Probably a rat or something. Keep moving.
No, I saw eyes just like that before I was beaten. I won't go through that again.
Big, shiny eyes?
You saw them too?
Not here.
Big shiny eyes?
Go on. Get out of here.
You know how you have like raptors called like Blue, Charlie, Echo, Delta, and some of the fans like to call the T-Rex
We
Rexy,
gotta keep moving.
No
or should
way.
one of the Troodons be called Big Shiny Eyes?
Okay. We can't go back outside because of our old friend Rexy.
Oh, look
But
over
maybe
there,
we can
there's
get the
Big
lights
Shiny
on.
Eyes.
It seems like those things, whatever they are, like to stick to the shadows. We're in luck. This looks like a power panel right here.
That was a nice transition.
What's the holdup?
It's nothing. It's just a different, model than I'm used to, is all.
So, you're stuck. What about that thing there? Maybe you have to prime it before turning it on, like an oil pump or something.
Look, no offense, but this type of electrical system is probably way ahead of anything you've seen before. I got this. Push to close. Close what? Well, that was my best guess.
Why don't you just read the instructions? They're right there, no?
Relax. This thing is just a glorified fuse box.
Oliver does stuff, maybe because it's a lot more dangerous to get the blood from the animal itself. The Lost World showed us that that the Rex needed several tranquilizer shots. It's not even just that, like, when the T-Rex leaves the Parasaur body, like, you know, what's outside,
Nothing happened. Why didn't something
they'd
happen?
probably lose a tooth or something, you know.
All right, I got it now. Close your eyes. You're about to lose your... Night. Vision.
Every time I unmuted my mic, like, the hammering started again.
Yes, it's all right. The backup generator wasn't meant to last this long, that's all.
No, that's not it. We should have been fine for days.
How the hell was I supposed to know open?
I just think like they could just get there must be DNA from all the dinosaurs just everywhere on the island. They have to find it. It's not just contained to one can. I don't know if they specifically wanted the embryos to skip like the cloning process maybe, but no one ever really states that.
Right? Yeah, I'll close that crap right up. Yeah, that's right. Who's your... Oh, come on.
Rockin' Jurassic Park's only unofficial radio station. Just a reminder before we sign off, Parklings, if you're not on the boat by 7, you're not going to be on the boat at all.
Why do they have a radio station? I've watched the you know, the cutscenes of this game before, like the entire story through cutscenes. I don't remember that part.
The sound of it, he queued up this last bit of tape and took off.
Yeah, getting the Tylosaurus DNA would be hard. Totally messed up that ending.
So here's a little something. Get you ready to set sail.
I also don't really like the idea of a guy knife hunting with a raptor. Like in these close quarters, I mean, I think it would have to be handled a little bit differently than someone like that punching a raptor in the face. Okay, I keep messing up this. There we go. Oh, it didn't even give me time to do that one. Like the Matrix or something. Oh.
Mother of God, I did it.
Oscar.
3 more. That way.
Yeah.
Artie, this show
I don't really like that bit. I mean, it's
You are my new favorite
a
person.
cool idea.
You've
I just think
been
it
fixing the lysine problem.
doesn't really look good in this game.
Holy crap, Oscar. Did you just take one of those things out by hand?
Well, yeah, no, I mean, Lobster, I'm not going to disagree with that. I mean, it would take a lot more to plan hunting for the DNA rather than just going for the can. But you've got to remember also the can also has only a certain amount of time before the embryos die anyway. So basically what they're saying is Biosyn wants these embryos alive so then they can skip certain chapters of actually cloning them, I guess. But surely you just need the DNA. The complete DNA. What were Biosyn going to do with like 5 species of dinosaurs? Or however many were in the can. I think there was like 12. Oop. 1 second. Knock on the old door there.
I woke up just fine on my own, thanks. Right? You were in that tree the whole time.
Of course I was. Hey, listen. When I kiss you, you'll remember it.
That's never gonna happen.
Oh, don't be like that.
Never not so clever at this says, yeah, launching a mission to harvest blood from each side of the island is both more dangerous and expensive than an inside mount with DNA vault access. Yeah, it's just like if they just want the DNA, then there's many different places they can get it rather than this can is all I'm saying. Like, he just killed a raptor there. So what she should be doing is, if she wanted the DNA for her people so much, is taking a sample right then and there. Same with the Parasaurolophus.
Smuggling dino embryos off the island.
Yeah, all different dinosaurs. Jurassic Unicast, Ewans, it's James. Have you posted last night's one to watch back? It's on my channel, but the thing is, I'm editing it. I'm cutting out off the start because it's got some copyrighted music that I want to cut out of it. And Witch Doctor Production says hi. Yo, dude. Yeah, the previous stream should be online later today, and then this one will be online probably tomorrow.
They can stop the search. He's dino food.
Let me guess. You have a plan.
Yeah, well, turns out these things are worth a lot of money to the right people. I mean, a lot.
You going along with her?
Hey, I'm not doing anything unless you're down. But come on, Oscar. Do you really think InGen gives a rat's ass about us? Look what happened to B-Team.
Look at this shot. It's like just half his neck.
Nothing else.
You're pretty self-righteous for a thief.
I wouldn't be a thief if you hadn't stolen this island from my people in the first place.
I didn't steal anything. The Costa Rican government rented this place to InGen.
And you did their dirty work, didn't you?
I did my job. Just like I'm doing now.
Really? And how many people are you going to kill today?
Shut the hell up, or I'll start counting with you.
Whoa, whoa, no fighting. Save it for the dinos, huh?
Do I gotta remind you we're working against the clock? There's no time to save these people and be her errand boys before this place turns to ground zero.
What do you mean, ground zero?
Nothing. We could do it, Oscar. We've got a call for another helicopter anyway, so one of us takes the eggheads back to the mainland and the other takes her to meet her contact.
Let me guess. That last
Look at this shot here. Like, it's just zoomed in on his neck.
I bought it like the rest of the guys.
I love it.
Hook up later to split our cut.
They could have framed it so much more interesting, or in a much more interesting way, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, Billy, count me in. Just keep her the hell away from me.
He's not keeping me anywhere. But I don't want to be any closer to you than I have to.
Now, play nice, you two.
All right.
Let's not forget, there's a whole other island full of dinosaurs.
Quiet.
I mean, at this time in the story, yeah, sure, InGen, the hurricane hasn't hit yet, so InGen hasn't abandoned Site B. All I'm saying is, like, there's a dead raptor right there. If she wanted to sell some, you know, DNA to another company, just wipe some of that blood on something and have it on you.
Start this again. I respect your opinion, Jerry. Although, to be honest, I'm a little surprised at your lack of regard for the animals.
It's not that I don't care about them, Laura. It's just there are so many unintended consequences that come with your decision.
She's having a cheeky one.
We need contingency plans. We'll need to monitor things outside of the park.
Where is it? I know it. Yes.
Oh, is she gonna die? Is she gonna die? Yep. Maybe she just threw the entire packet of cigarettes in its mouth. Yeah, I agree. The abandonment of Site B would be a pretty kick-ass movie. Okay, I need to sort this out. Get this down so it's up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Upright is the first one. Upright. Down, down. Down, left. I clicked it. I clicked it. Okay, so up. Yep. Down, down. Down, left. There we go. Hey, that made it easier for me that time. Come on, game. Don't pander to me. Oh my, even the forklifts are coloured the same as the tour vehicles? Come on.
Key. Oh, please, please, please. Oh, thank God. Reverse.
Hey, I clicked it. I clicked it.
This way. Come on, stay with me.
Run, 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 run. Ah. No.
This way. Come on, stay with me.
Run. Oh, come on.
You sure you want to take care of business? Your last friend wasn't so lucky.
What the?
Amazing.
So what? So they gave the raptor a scar down its face, so it's gonna be like the grid alien in Alien versus Predator. So out of all the aliens that all look the same, this one had like a grid burn pattern into its head where the Predator's net gun had like melted a net shape into its head. So then that meant you could like differentiate this, you know, alien from the others. And that's what they're doing with this raptor with the scar down its eye. Oh, it's just a little bit hammy.
So, Yoder, how did you guys, like, not die when the helicopter crashed?
Well, me and Oscar got out on our own before we hit, but Nima...
Matt Skyler says the poor raptor just wanted to bum a cigarette. Yep.
Well, I'm just glad you're all okay. Oh my God, you're bleeding. Are you okay?
No worries. Belongs to one of them.
You killed one of them? With a knife? That's so badass.
Well, hey,
The minifigure of that alien is known as Nethead, says never not so clever at this. Nethead? I always thought it was called the Grid Alien. That's how it was known back in 2004 when the film came out.
Are you gonna get a tattoo of a raptor now? I totally would.
Not a bad idea.
You aren't fooling me.
What now?
The Raptor Nemesis.
You can be a hero all you want, but we both know what you really are.
You're right. We do.
Everyone, we have a problem.
What's wrong, Laura?
You've seen the flickering lights, now the steam eruptions. Something's gone wrong with the island's geothermal power plant.
Dun dun dun.
When the power plant explodes, it will be.
It's that bad?
Everything I've read about the system says it's supposed to shut itself down if something goes wrong with the steam pressure. The fact that it hasn't...
Netheads, the podcast. What's that about? Is that about the Alien series or something?
to the power plant from here, I'm completely turned around.
Yes, I've been here before. It's down this way. We really ought to get moving.
Are you sure the power plant is the problem?
It's the steam that clenches it for me, Jerry. The power could fail for a lot of reasons, but the steam comes straight from the power plant.
How can we stop the power plant from exploding?
We have to do something, and quickly, but I won't know exactly what until we get there.
No time. Say goodbye to your dinosaurs, Doc. You can dig up the fossils later.
But wait a few more chapters for the explosion.
Unless you have a spare helicopter ready to lift off.
Oh, this just keeps getting better and better.
Listen up.
I mean, it's like, what is there, like 20 chapters, 25 chapters to this game?
I'm gonna scout
I mean, I'm going to be playing it for quite a while.
we get there.
Can I come? I know I can help.
You're staying right here where I can keep an eye on you.
Hey, I saved you, remember? Besides, those things are afraid.
Okay, a technology podcast, no connection to Alien.
Oscar doesn't mind, do you? Oscar? You outran a T-Rex, huh, Yoder?
I sure did. You know, not everyone has the training to pull something like that off, let alone the raw speed.
I know, right? That's what I thought when I outran her yesterday. When I saw the helicopter crash into the jungle, I thought you guys were goners.
We're fine. Hey, about before, the hostage thing? I'm sorry. I was only trying to protect myself. Me and the mercs, we worked it out.
Worked it out? How?
Don't worry about it. We're okay. For now.
That's great. So everyone's friends now, huh?
I wouldn't put it like that.
Yeah, I think there's something like 25 chapters to this game. There's a lot. 20, something close to that.
Let's put it that way.
Have you never seen this game, James?
What'd you find, buddy?
Like the whole thing.
It's clear, but the door to the plant
Really long.
Don't that just figure?
Either of you got a key.
I'm afraid not.
How about a smoke?
I wish. I swore I had some on me, but... Jess? Something to share?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to borrow them. But then a dinosaur was there, and I threw them, and I think it ate them.
Jessica Marie Harding! First, you get caught stealing a patient.
Jerry Harding's just snapped. Jessica Marie Harding! How dare you smoke! How dare you! Mom does it.
Mom smokes. You did too, when I was younger.
That's not the point. It's not just the smoking, it's stealing. It's not listening. Remember, the main reason you're on this island is because your mother thinks I might be able to straighten you out. Somehow.
Right. Not because you want to
Oh, you've only caught glimpses. Oh, dude, it's a good,
I'm almost
you know, an interesting chapter of the Jurassic Park history. I'd say it's got a good story.
Feels like that. Especially at your age, but
I just think it's a little bit too convoluted to be placed in the canon of Jurassic Park. Also, there's some actual, you know, big discrepancies between what actually happens in the film universe and this game.
This year even? Should you be lecturing anyone about emotional maturity?
Damn.
Also, it has a lot of this sort of stuff that you just don't really care about.
We ain't got time for this after-school special crap.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the character that I hate.
It's locked, all right.
Thanks for double checking.
Lucas Williamson says, speaking of Alien vs Predator, there was a great Alien vs Predator war strategy game for PlayStation 2 I used to play. 1 second. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Was it Alien vs Predator Extinction? I've got it on PlayStation 2. I'm thinking I might live stream this at some point in the future if I can find the time, because it's quite a long game to like build your base up and stuff and do missions. So we'll see about doing that in the future. I don't know if you guys know, like, I'm not sat at my desk. I moved the computer into the living room so I could stream from the sofa. And because I don't have a mouse mat, I'm using the Walking with Dinosaurs, a natural history book. As like my mouse pad. Which thought would be quite apt considering what we're playing. Dinosaurs and all.
That vent. It may lead to the other side of the door.
Hate to break it to you, Doc, but ain't none of us fitting through there.
Maybe.
Brand? A brand? Are you kidding me? How long has this been going on?
Since sometime after
Trevor Jackson, yeah. Trevon Jackson. Sorry.
Like more than once.
Says they should make a new AVP game for newer consoles.
Let my 14-year-old daughter smoke.
Yeah.
Like hell. You're not leaving my sight until we are off this island.
Or what? You gonna handcuff me? Maybe get out the trank gun?
If that's what it takes, yes.
Jerry,
Until I can trust you not to
please,
put us in danger
don't
again,
word.
I want you where I can see you.
Hey, I did a
Harry,
lot to help us
please.
stay alive out here,
Really
remember?
need to
You
speak with
promised me you would stop stealing, Jess.
All right, enough.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Jess, we will finish this later. How can I help?
British Tyrannosaur Walking with Dinosaurs is also my obsession. I have that book
The
too.
only way around the door to the power plant is that vent.
Yeah, I like the original series and the Ballad of Big Al.
Absolutely.
I used to even have some of the action
She
figures.
can't be trusted with her own safety. She doesn't leave my sight from now on. We're just gonna have to find another solution. Jess?
Trev
Jessie?
on.
Jess?
It's okay.
T-Von.
The dinosaurs haven't been using
Okay,
that vent.
T-Von. No R. Oh yeah, I read that wrong.
What
Sorry.
dinosaurs? Oh my god. Jess.
I've never played any of the Mass Effect games, so I don't know.
What?
Well done, Jess.
Thanks.
Okay, listen up. We need to release the steam pressure to prevent any more buildup.
What are we looking for?
A power console, and probably a master release valve.
Look, Dad, I'm sorry. I was just trying to.
You were just trying to ignore everything I said. Now just stay where I can see you this time.
He's so mad.
Okay, I will. I mean it.
You know, I love the shot from the Fallen Kingdom trailer of the baryonyx running towards the characters as the lava pours into that underground bunker.
Up there.
I have to say, it
that's the
looks
pressure release we're looking
pretty
for.
awesome. Like, we're playing this section here in this, like, underground geothermal plant or whatever it is.
Wait until I turn the
Nice to
power
see we're going to
on
get
and
that
release
some
the
sort of
pressure.
aesthetic
Otherwise, the
like
system
this
won't
in the new
properly
movie.
reset.
Got it.
I'm glad that lava flow is so far below us. Any closer and the heat would be unbearable.
Bingo! Dino DNA!
Don't release the pressure yet. Wait until I
Oh,
get
okay,
the
I'm meant to be
power
this
off.
character.
Understood.
Look at all those transformers.
The plant produces enough power to run a small city.
Yeah, I wish the BBC would do more like Walking with Dinosaurs series. I did watch Walking with Beasts when it came out and the Sea Monsters one. I think the Sea Monsters one was my second favourite after Walking with Dinosaurs.
That looks like the power console. Up there, at the top of the ladder.
Jurassic Unicar, surprised you haven't purchased the Isle yet. Looks fun actually. Wish it came to consoles. Okay, you got to get a PC, man. Where it's at. Push to close.
Right.
Push to open.
Looks like we press to open the circuit in order to turn the power off. Here goes nothing.
Press to open. That does make sense.
It does now.
We can't pump the capacitor until the steam is vented. Too risky.
Yeah, they're gonna have to update that sign.
We don't want to close the circuit without charging the capacitor first. We need to vent the steam before we turn the power on.
Oh, okay.
Not your brand, eh?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was desperate.
I understand.
What is this whole subplot of this kid smoking?
Hey, maybe this disaster is just the push I need to quit.
Really?
Hell no. I'm so hooked I could smoke a velocity.
Devon Jackson, huge fan by the way. My favourite video you've done is the Raptor debate video. I also like how you went into detail about the different tribes. Good shit, mate. Oh, cheers, man. Man, I did that ages ago. Ages ago. Did they really? The BBC did a documentary about a T-Rex a few days ago. Okay, I didn't know that. I'll have to check that out.
Could you guys give me a hand with this valve? It won't budge.
Sure, we open pickle jars too.
He reminds me a little bit of Deadpool. He's just like always has to make a quip.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We got this!
Oh, I mean, stop! It shouldn't take that much force to turn the valve. There must be some kind of motorized assist for it. If you force it, you could break something.
I'll have a look.
If there is a motor, you'll need to disconnect it before it'll turn manually.
Do you ever think they'll introduce that third tribe?
I'll check it out.
No, if I'm honest. So I like little things like that, like having the rats running out of that corridor to like hail the arrival of the raptors is pretty cool. Little moments like that are awesome.
Something's holding it in place. Okay, I found what's holding the motor in.
Great, but we don't have any tools.
Oh, okay, you posted it in the chat, James. All right, I'll check that out.
Yank that thing out in a hurry was anticipated.
I got it.
Perfect. Let's try it again.
That's it. The steam has been vented. All we need now is to turn the power back on.
You
Pump
need
it.
any help?
I'm quite capable.
Have you played Dino Crisis? Yes, I actually played Dino Crisis on this channel as one of the first streams I did. I got well, not even halfway, I probably got about quarter of the way through the game, and it was too unplayable. It has not aged well. The original Dino Crisis.
It's the press to close light. It means the charge is pumped.
Right.
I'm going to close the circuit and turn the power back on.
Like when you, it was just too hard,
I think you'll find we
too
have nothing to
clunky.
worry about.
I remember liking it a lot when I was younger, but now it's I don't even think it's that good of a game.
It's just a fail-safe measure to protect the plant. We probably set it off when we disconnected the motor or something else. Everything is just fine.
I don't know what the chances of that are, T-Von. Low.
Run for the ladder, Nemo, before they can cut you off.
Oh god.
I'm going to close the circuit and turn the power back on.
Please don't blow up, please don't blow up, please don't blow up.
I think you'll find we have nothing to worry about.
What's happening?
Laura?
Nothing to worry about, huh?
It's all right, everyone. It's just a fail-safe measure to protect the plant. We probably set it off when we disconnected the motor or something else. Everything is just fine.
If you say so.
Matt Scarlett says, Jack, I still think you should pick up Dino Crisis 2 at some point. Oh crap, I'm not concentrating.
The door controls, they're completely
Okay.
fried.
It's so much better than the first and still one of my favourites. Yeah, maybe I'll pick up Dino Crisis 2 and give that a go.
The only way we can get them open is by using the controls.
But if it's more like the,
I'm on it.
is it still like when you walk up to a door, they have to load an animation of the door opening like Resident Evil?
Still afraid of you.
Just seems really tedious and takes ages.
Can we at least talk about this?
He says playing Jurassic Park the game.
You know damn well I'm the only one's got a chance to get to that control panel.
Maybe, but who says you have to go alone?
I do. Look, Billy, we gotta get these people out of here. I figure they got no chance with both of us gone.
Crap.
Okay, I want everyone to hang tight while I figure this out. You're going to be fine.
Doesn't Oscar die here?
I'll let you know.
It's nowhere near as tedious as this. Yeah. Don't play Dino Crisis 3 though, says British Tyrannosaur. There is a real Dino Crisis in... It's the reason Dino Crisis is dead. Oh, okay.
I could get down that way. I've made jumps.
Yeah, okay, I'll avoid number 3 of the Dino Crisis, but maybe I'll pick up Dino Crisis 2.
Oh, okay. Before, I thought you were nuts, but that sounds like a great plan.
I mean, slowly but surely I am working through the games that I've got
That would distract them.
here to play on live streams, but I have several different projects going on at the same time, so I've just got to concentrate on getting those done,
Help me out yet.
and then get back to streaming and making videos. Yeah. Devon Jackson's getting it.
Give me a diversion, will ya? Couple of seconds at least.
Got it.
The thing is, I had many requests to play this game, and so I figured I would do it.
Thanks.
Figured I'd give it a shot and give it my all.
Not a great start.
I hope he makes it back.
Try not to worry.
I hope he makes it back.
I thought you hated him.
But I respect his ability. If anyone can do this, he can.
The way the raptor like jumped, it did like a full 180 in one jump. It looked really stupid.
Oscar, company! Hey, check this out, huh? Nice, tasty drumstick. Too slow, you dumb lizard.
Actually,
That's it. Just keep focused on Billy.
Oh,
Get on your feet, Oscar, run!
it says down right, is it?
Oscar, company! Hey, check this out, huh? Nice, tasty.
British Transfer. I hope we get more tie-in novels to the JP films after the Claire one. Be nice to get an official novel set in the film universe.
actually,
Yeah, I mean,
Just
like,
keep focused
as
on
someone who, you know, works closely with all this sort of stuff, like, all I'd have to say on that is, just be wary that when a franchise gets really big and has loads of different stuff, you're going to get more and more contradictions with facts and stuff, so don't take everything as canon. Like, so many fans have, you know, got themselves in like a twist with this game, trying to fit this into the canon, when it doesn't really need to be, not to mention, you know, it's not, in my opinion. Like, things like the visitor center doors being bust open, and then in Jurassic World they're, you know, fixed again. Little things like that. It's nice to have these as like fun little stories to like experience outside of the films. But when you try and fit them all in perfectly, I think you know, it can get quite messy.
Get up! Get up!
I love T-Von. Oh, I didn't concentrate. T-Von Jackson said this game is shit.
Get up! Get up!
Come on, he's being eaten. Cool. Or open his spine. Done it.
There's nothing you can do.
There you go, Oscar's dead. Yeah. Well, you should be getting some canon films, you know, stuff. British Tyrannosaur. I'm not denying that. There's, you know, you can have anything as part of your canon. But yeah, there is some more stuff coming. This year is going to be very good for us Jurassic Park fans.
There's no lock. Help! Get ready. What happened there?
That was their fear response. Something about this place scares them. Let me see your hand.
It'll be fine. I promise.
Are you okay, Billy?
What the hell do you think?
Is this the point where Billy goes serious, right?
Kid was very brave.
Yoda died, no, Oscar died, and then
He is duly
Billy
recognized
starts to get really
Care
serious.
about that crap?
Let's just give him some space.
5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes and I'll be fine. I know what you people
Yeah.
think of us. Bunch of blue-collar grunts, right? Bunch of high school dropouts. We're replaceable.
We don't think that. We don't. Tell him.
Oscar was worth 1,000 of you, and he knew it. And he still died to save your ass. So don't tell me how you're gonna honor him. You don't deserve it to.
Okay. What can we do?
Nothing. I said I'll be fine, remember? All I need is space.
I know we've got a lot on our minds, but whatever spooked those raptors might be nearby.
Laura's right. I need everyone to be alert while she and I search the room.
What is that? It smells like the jungle. Only more rotten.
Oh, isn't this where the guy has like baby dinosaurs crawling out of him or something?
Jess, you don't want to see this. Nima, could you...
Yeah. Come with me, Jess. Try not to look, okay?
Isn't it like almost a homage to Alien?
Oh my god, he's alive!
His pulse is weak, but it's there. Look for bite marks.
Bite marks.
This is pretty cool.
Yes, they look just like...
See, the Troodons in this game were such a nice addition.
But only technically. He's paralyzed and almost certainly brain dead. This is the Venom's final stage.
Laura.
Eggs. It is a nest. The structure looked
Made a
like
nest out of his body.
Maybe an emu, but without eggs.
They've been watching Alien for sure.
Yes, but they're inside him.
If you'd asked me 5 minutes ago, I'd have told you such behavior didn't exist outside of class Insecta, but
Laura,
now...
he's a human being.
I'm sorry. You're absolutely right.
Carnosaur throwback as well, yeah. Matt Scarlett.
This guy's dressed a lot like you, Billy.
Does he have a tattoo on his arm? Like mine?
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
What the hell's going on over there? Is he alive or not?
He's alive.
For someone who
but
doesn't
he's
care,
Something is
he's like, is he alive or not? I don't care. He's like
What?
acting sure emotional. Such a confusing character.
The victim is being kept alive by.
Decaf!
I'm sorry?
The victim is Daniel Cafaro, another throwaway grunt.
Oh my god. I knew they'd gotten out somehow, but I never thought...
Knew about this? You knew? I'll kill you!
Dun dun dun. I'll kill you. And there we go. That was chapter 3 of Jurassic Park the game. Yeah, I'll continue this again on live stream at some point, maybe later this week. I wasn't actually planning on streaming today at all, but then I thought I have some time, why not? So I don't want to see this. Let's get out of this bit and then... Survivors. Oh, look what we've got coming up next episode. The Tylosaurus. Okay, cool. Okay, alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this live stream today, and yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. What you guys saying? British Tyrannosaur. Good timing, my phone is about to run out of charge. Alright. Okay guys, I'll see you real soon. Bye.